Hey, let me show you how to go from this to this. This is a great little plant to have around because it is so forgiving. If you think you can't grow house plants, you got to try a jade plant. It's sometimes called lucky plant. Jade is actually a succulent, and you can tell by these really thick leaves that it has, really beautiful glossy leaves. It's one of the great characteristics of this plant. Now, one of the things that's important to recognize about jade is that you can overwater it very easily. You see, you only want to water it in the growing season about every 10 to 20 days, and you just want to make sure that the soil is moistened, and you don't want it to sit in water. Now, for winter care, you don't really want to water it very often, as I've mentioned, and you certainly don't want to fertilize it. But what I've noticed here with mine is you can see that it's already producing some of these little aerial roots. You can see here, they're coming out. And that tells me that I could actually start some new jade plants, and it's really easy to propagate these. And let me show you how. So I'm going to take 1 part just potting soil. This has a lot of humus in it, mainly in the form of peat moss. And the white in this is perlite. And it's there to help with really good drainage. And I'm going to mix this to 1 part sand, okay? I'm going to get that all worked in together. The sand is slightly moist, so it's adding some moisture to the potting soil. Now get all this blended together. I've got really what I want. You can see that that's very sandy soil. There's no chance of these little young plants sitting in too much water as long as I don't keep the saucer filled with water. All right, so then I'm going to take this container. I'm just going to fill it with some of this sandy soil like this. And then I'm going to step over here and clip off a piece of this jade plant. And I'm going to take it right above a leaf node or a segment where the leaves come out. And you'll notice on the plant that the leaves are one across from each other. So I'm just cutting it just above that point. So I've got this stem, and I'm just going to take off these little side leaves like this. Because what I want is a long piece of stem, just like that. You can see those little roots coming off the end. And really, then all I have to do is take it, push my finger in the soil, and push that stem all the way in like this. And get it all nestled in. And then I'm just going to add just a little bit of water so I can get off to a good start. And that's really all there is to it. And it'll be amazing how fast this will grow. I can also take these leaves and fill up these little containers like this, these little tiny pots, which I think are really cute. And I can take these leaves and actually place those leaves in the soil like that, and you'll get a tiny little plant that will emerge from the base of the leaf. This plant is so cool, and I recommend if you don't have one, you get one. It's going to become almost a household pet. Hey, if you have any questions on these, just ask away, and make sure you subscribe to ehowhome.